Jack Evans?
Who wants to know?
George Crosby, San Francisco Chronicle.
Newspaper man. Well, what do you want to know, Crosby?
I'm after a scoop, see?
A scoop? Why didn't you head down to the ice cream parlor?
I did. Got myself a nice hot fudge sundae with cherries and hot fudge and some little chopped walnuts sprinkled on top. It was good. Real good. But I didn't come here for ice cream. I'm after a story.
What do you want to know?
Well, word on the street is you caught the man who shot Richard Jefferson. A man named White.
That's right. I got a tip from a fellow by the name of Mr. West. He said to talk to a fellow named Eastwood. Said he knew something.
So West led to Eastwood.
Yeah, he told me he was hiding around the north end of town, so that's where I went.
Let me get this straight. From west, you followed Eastwood north.
Right.
Make up your mind. Did you follow him right or north?
Right. I followed him north.
Well, if right was north, you must have been facing west.
I told you, I had already talked to West. I left West and headed north.
To the right.
Wrong.
What?
North was to the left.
Well, if north was to the west, then you must have been facing east.
Right.
That makes no sense. We'll come back to that.
From there, everything went south.
Now I'm confused.
About what? It's so simple.
So everything went south when you caught Eastwood in the north.
Right.
Good grief, buddy. You make about as much sense as the New Deal.
Have you been getting enough sleep? It looks like you need something to wake you up.
Yeah, probably do.
When I caught up to him, he bolted, jumped into his car, and hit the gas.
And what did you do?
Followed him, naturally. He sped up and down the street like lightning, and then he veered to the side suddenly.
To the right?
Wrong.
Left?
Right.
Right, or left, right?
Right, left.
Got it. Left is right is wrong.
As he went around the turn, the car skidded and crashed. He tried to beat it on foot.
What kind of car was it?
A coupe of some kind.
Well, you can't blame him for running after being cooped up.
Wise guy, huh?
Wisdom's for philosophers, mister. I stick to facts.
He didn't get far. I caught up to him and let him have it.
Let him have what?
My lettuce and tomato sandwich. He was real hungry, so I offered it to him. What do you think I gave him? I gave him a beating until he talked.
What did he say?
He told me that Jefferson was murdered for a pear that he happened to own.
Wait, a pear? Like the fruit?
Yeah, just like that, except this pear was made of solid gold and encrusted with diamonds. It must have been worth $1 million.
And this is the 30s, back when $1 million was a lot of dough.
So this guy, Eastwood, he's about to spill everything when suddenly he gets shot through the heart.
What? By who?
That guy, West, he'd followed me. Turns out he was in on the whole thing. He told about Eastwood to try to save his own hide. He didn't think I'd catch up to Eastwood, and when I did, he shot him to keep him from talking. And then he jumped in the car and headed south.
You mean West followed you north and fled south after killing Eastwood?
That's right.
I really need to buy a compass.
He had a head start and managed to lose me for a few minutes while he went to tell his gang that I was onto him.
Wait, now who's in this gang of his?
Let's see here. William White, Jim Redford, Ricky Gray, Eric Brown, and Roger Greenwood.
White, Redford, Greenwood, Gray, and Brown.
That's right.
Sounds like the board of directors for Technicolor.
Believe me, you mess with White, Redford, Greenwood, Brown, and Gray, and you'll end up black and blue. Anyway, he found them all except for White, who was selling the pear down at the marina.
The pair of what?
No, the pear. The golden pear, remember?
Oh, right.
So I was just about to give up looking when I caught sight of West's car heading towards the marina.
What happened then?
As I neared the marina, I could see White and another man standing on the pier. He was showing him the pear.
Who was the man?
Some crook, I don't know. He was looking to buy the pear, so I guess you'd call him a business associate, or a partner, or...
A peer?
I suppose you could say that.
So, the pair of peers on the pier peered at the pair.
You could make that the headline.
So how did it all end?
When they saw me, a gunfight broke out. I held him off until someone reporting the shooting and the cops came to arrest him.
And you expect me to report this?
Well, why not?
It's so fantastic! The San Francisco Chronicle is a respectable newspaper. We have a reputation to maintain, and your precious pair on the pier predicament is perfectly preposterous. Good night!